Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. This is the Crypto Takeover channel. All right, so I did want to dive into some coins that some people had mentioned to me earlier, given in my last few videos, and wanted to review some of them with going over with Market Cipher, right? So if y'all are interested in this content and if y'all are liking this content, I would love for y'all to support the channel. And the best way to do that is by subscribing, liking, commenting down below, letting me know some feedback, right? And that's the best way to promote the channel. Also, if you want to share this channel on your Facebook, on your Twitter, go ahead and do that. Hitting the share button down there as well. So I've been asking for people to comment down below some coins that they want me to go over with Market Cipher, and ADA is one that I've been hearing a lot about. Cardano, it's been in the news here lately. I've heard about Cardano for a while now, and it does seem like they have taken a while to get up off the ground with projects moving around here and there. I haven't really followed it too much. I do know that it's supposed to be like an Ethereum kind of coin as well to build on top of and build some smart contracts, right? So we'll dive into it and go ahead and get started from there. This is the Brave browser, y'all. If y'all are interested in using Brave, the Brave browser, it's a lightweight browser. It lets you earn BAT token by simply clicking ads. So what you just saw there was me clicking an ad that popped up, and I will earn a little bit of BAT token to my wallet that is in the Brave browser itself, and then I can tip my favorite content creators on Twitter, on YouTube, and give back to them, and then they'll receive that BAT token as a way of just showing that you appreciate their content. So I do have the link down in the description below. You can also tip me in BAT if you'd like. That is also down there in the corner. If you're running the Brave browser, you can do that. So I encourage y'all to all check it out and help the community as crypto continue to grow. So let's dive into ADA really quick. Let's take a look at our 4-hour. This is our 2-hour right here. I really don't know what kind of channels we've been in with ADA. It does look like it's been pretty volatile and not really like this moving the same way that Bitcoin has. So we're gonna dive into it probably more on the higher time frames. I'll get to see and maybe draw some lines for y'all as well. But it does look like we are putting in a little bit of a shorter term or midterm bullish divergence here. Money flow is still in red. So I think the overall market cap of a lot of or just crypto market cap in general is probably in a red money flow as well. So we can go into our 6-hour here and see what's going on. And it does look like we are still kind of falling off a little bit from this percentage gain here. It looked like it had a pretty nice run up there for a while, and that's probably, I think I heard about the creator for ADA, like him saying that he was working on a bunch of different things. So almost a 27% increase back from late November. So like right around Thanksgiving, it looked like it just kind of skyrocketed there. So like I said, I haven't really been keeping up with Cardano too much, but I have heard about it, and I've heard good things about it too. So it just seems like they've taken a while to get their feet off the ground and continue the project and actually produce a working product for Cardano. So trying to keep this as unbiased as possible, and just give y'all the technical analysis that Market Cipher is showing me for what it is, right? Guys, if y'all are interested, I am giving away a Ledger Nano S at 500 subs. So that's going to be a little while, but the content that I've been pushing has been showing sentiment that people are liking it. So I will continue to do my best to give y'all a video every day, to give y'all the coin reviews that Market Cipher can provide us and give us a certain sentiment that certain coins have. So when I do this giveaway, I'm going to need for y'all to be signed up and with the newsletter. So you can go to CryptoTakeOver.io, that first link down in the description below, and get signed up for the newsletter. And this just allows me to be able to have an easier communication with y'all. But also when I do the giveaway, I'll be picking out of the email list that I have, and then I'll present it to the channel and decide who wins. But I'm also going to need you to comment on one of the videos. So two things, right? To at least have commented on one of my videos that I have, if not every single video. If you comment on more videos, that'll give you a higher chance. But all you need to do is just sign up for the newsletter once, and then you'll have more chances by the more comments you have on each video. So y'all can go ahead and get signed up for that. I'll be sending out newsletters probably once I start to have a little bit more free time and once the content starts to take off a little bit more, right? Also, I'm constantly updating our Telegram group too with certain updates, snapshots of Market Cipher and what it's telling me to give y'all a little bit more insider look and not just to wait on every single video that I have. So that link is down in the description below to get signed up with the Telegram group. You can click join the channel, and I did update them with a logo that I just got done making, or was getting someone else to make for me, and it looks pretty cool. So just a little bit of revisions on the logo, but then from the looks of the Telegram group, it looks like they're liking it a lot. So I encourage y'all to join the Telegram group so that way y'all can get notified with certain updates that I have going on, and with Market Cipher as well. And so let's dive into Cardano a little bit more. We'll take a look at the 8-hour. So it does look like the sell-off here, that was back in September. And it does look like we've been kind of, I think this was that back sell-off if I'm not mistaken. So that looked like a pretty nice dive down there. But then it seems like it's been a little bit more consolidated than BTC has, which is a good sign too, so it does seem like consolidation is occurring right now. With the past few months of Cardano, it does look like we hit a low point here, but let's dive into the 12-hour. And as you can see here, we've been in a pretty structured downtrend for the most part, but it does look like we've just had a sell signal on our 12-hour as well. So it does look like we'll start to retrace a little bit from that 26% pump. But I'm trying to think what the all-time high was for Cardano. Looks like what I can see here is 10 cents, but I think it got up a little bit higher than that. But we'll take a look. Let's go into our 3-day chart, see what's happening, see how much data we've gotten over since this was actually released, right? And I believe it hit a high about 11 cents, from its sell-off point when it, became an ICO and then started to trend back upwards on the market. It does look like we are, at least we put in a higher low from when our first dump occurred, right? Which is a good sign. It does look like our 3-day is starting to round off a little bit here. It has not put in a green dot just yet, but if I go back here, this could end up being a bullish divergence, right? You can see here our green lines that are being created on Cipher B as well, and it does seem like it wants to become a bullish divergence. But we did have a red blood diamond here, but I think that from the most part, it was just kind of like a little bit of a slow drip down, and not too much. So let's take a look at our 6-day here. 6-day. It's seeming like it wants to pretty much bottom out for the most part. And I'm trying to see if we're going to end up getting somewhat of a bullish divergence here as well too. And it almost looks like it wants to put in a bullish divergence here whenever we close this next green dot probably. So I don't know. We'll have to come back to this and I'll keep y'all updated on it. But as y'all can tell, we're still in this overall downtrend. So what we want to see sometimes with some of these higher time frames is some consolidation before we start to round and curve back up, right? And our Heikinashis are telling us, where the trends are at. But right now, it's still pretty. It's more of a red downtrend. All the candles are still red too. So let's take a look at the weekly. And you can see here, still looks like it wants to bottom out and start to see a trend wave towards the top side. What we have here is a smaller wave that's being put in here, and that would also mean that it is a trigger wave. So maybe after this trigger wave, we'll start to just curve back up. You can see some of the VWAP is starting to have some bullish divergence as well. bullish divergence here on the VWAP, which is a pretty good sign. So right now, I think the overall structure of this is still probably downtrend or consolidation, and to just kind of start accumulating possibly, which might be a good idea for any coins. And then our 2-week doesn't look like we have much data there, but this could, if it becomes a green dot, then that would be a pretty good sign, right? And not much data on our 3-week or monthly either. So our weekly is going to give us the highest time frame possibility of this, and it does look like we are putting in somewhat of a trigger wave here, which could be a very bullish sign, right? So I would say that maybe ADA has already bottomed out, but we could see a little bit more of a sell-off before we put in that green dot, and that would ultimately indicate that we would have some more bullish divergence occurring, right? Just like we can see here on our 3-day. So correlating all the cryptocurrencies are, they look like they want to bottom out pretty soon, and except EOS still looked a little funky, but no bias, no judgment there, y'all. If y'all are interested, I do have my affiliate link to get a Ledger Nano X, which is the most preferable type of way to hold your cryptos. Remember, not your keys, not your coins. So you want to make sure that you have all the private keys to your cryptos. And the easiest way to store that is through a hardware device. And I would recommend the Ledger. So I am doing that giveaway as well soon too. If y'all are interested, I do have the link down for the Rich Dad Poor Dad Summit, and y'all can better y'all's lives and get some training there. So y'all can click that down below. If y'all are interested in leverage trading, not recommended, but if you are going to, please dive into the testnet first and do not use your actual Bitcoin. Y'all can get signed up through Bybit. Bybit does have a testnet that you can use. You just want to get signed up with the link down in the description below, but then you also want to ask customer support here how to get signed up for the testnet, and it's literally like 2 steps that they're going to walk you through, and then you can start using basically fake BTC to start trading, right? And it's just through their testnet server. So also, if y'all are interested in mining, BTC straight from a web browser, I would recommend CryptoTab. It's an easy way to start up to get mining and to start using that processing power and video card that you have on your home computer and start to make some passive income with just the background running. So CryptoTab, it's super easy, downloadable, lightweight. I'll open it up here so I can just show y'all, and then you're going to click this link here, CryptoTab, and then from there you can just start running it. So it's going to adjust here, and then it'll tell you when it's ready to start going. I don't feel like running it right now just because I'm doing other work, and but it's an easy way to just keep your computer making a little bit of side income for you when it's running in the background. So with that being said, y'all, ADA does look like it's kind of ready for a move to the upside, but I feel like some consolidation would probably be healthy for it to start making a rounded bottom here. So we want to see maybe like a rounded bottom. I'm going to go ahead and get my BAT token really quick by clicking that ad down here. Once the ad's already loaded, you can just exit it out, and then you have your little percentage of BAT that will be added to your wallet at the end of the month on the web browser. So back to ADA, we want to see almost like a, I guess you could maybe consider this like a cup and handle, a large cup and handle, but this will probably most likely start to round its bottom here and then start to make its way back up. So you still have some time to accumulate ADA before we start to see some potential moves to the further up side of this, right? We would definitely want it to pass 9 cents, 10 cents or whatever to make it relevant again. And I think that they're still working on a lot of different things, so we just have to be patient with ADA and know that each crypto is going to have its moment of shine, right? And if y'all are interested in me doing any other crypto videos or any other TA with Market Cipher, I do know that there are some people that have been reaching out to me on Twitter to ask me a little bit about more about Market Cipher and to get into more detail about it as well. So we're going to study this together. Some people that just bought Market Cipher and are trying to figure out how to read it. But if you just stay subscribed to my videos and hit that notification bell, I'll be doing pretty much videos with it all the time. So the more I can go over it with y'all, and y'all start asking me questions, whether it's through Twitter or comments, y'all can reach me on those platforms, and then we can dive into it a little bit more. My Twitter handle is let's go back to home page real quick, or profile, sorry. It is CryptoTakeOver _. So y'all can come follow me on there. Feel free to message me and reach out to me there. Y'all can also hit me up on Instagram, CryptoTakeOver _. I'm more on Twitter than anything, but y'all can reach me on either platform if you like, or just leave a comment down below this video, and I'll do my best to get back to you. So I hope y'all enjoyed that. I hope y'all are having a wonderful evening. I will be doing another video on what some TA people are saying 5Ks and maybe in the looks of the near future. So we'll go over that together using Market Cipher to decide whether or not we should be flipping out right now or not. But until then, y'all, thanks for joining me again. This is Crypto Takeover, and I'll speak to y'all again soon. All right, bye.